All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over some Facebook Messenger chatbot features and functionalities here. So, as you are probably familiar with here, this is something that's very, very new in the marketplace for digital marketing, right? The Facebook Messenger chatbots. This is very, very brand new technology, but it's extremely, extremely powerful. So, let's go over some of the basic features here. So, this is pretty much like the new email. So, if you ever thought about or seen people talk about, hey, um, build an email list, the money's in the list, right? And that's true. But with email, oftentimes people cannot receive your email. They can go into spam. So there's a lot of different things that can go wrong with email. And this is virtually the new email where you can build a subscriber list as soon as somebody opts into your funnel, as far as for your bot, excuse me. Let's say they interact with it and say, hey, or they press the get started button, whatever. As soon as there's any type of interaction, they are automatically subscribed to your bots, right? Which is great because there's no need to opt into any list. It's literally just boom, click interaction with bot. They're automatically subscribed. So there's pretty much, gosh, there's so many different features that can be done here with the messenger bots, and so many great things here. We're going to go through them here, just some examples, and there's so much more. But I just wanted to kind of briefly go over the features and functionalities of the bot here. So nurture audiences. This is something great because let's say when you have an audience with in your list, you want to be able to continually send them valuable information or promotional type of information or materials so that you are staying top of mind for your prospect, either for yourself or for your client. Okay. And so you can automate sales actually through the bot. So customers can actually purchase items, right? Products, whatever it may be, through the actual bot. And this is huge for, like, let's say example, um, you have e-commerce clients that sell a bunch of different products, right? They can drive traffic to the bot. They can actually look through their entire um, actual, well, we wouldn't call it a menu, but we would call it more of a product line, okay, within the actual bot, and be able to select and choose whatever product that they're looking for right there and then be able to make a purchase right through the bot. So it's just extremely, extremely powerful. So sales can be automated, customer service as well. Let's say you can have it where, and this is a little bit more advanced, but you can have it so that if the prospect is interacting with the bot and there's certain keywords that are typed in, like help or customer service or things like that, the responses will come up and will be catered to those types of keywords that are in there. So it would go and would respond with a specific type of customer service type of sequence, right? Something like, hey, how can I help you? What are you looking for? And then it'll give them a set of options, right? So it's very, very efficient as far as for the customer service, the sales, just a great tool. So other than that, also, we have the personalized experience. So the prospect feels like they're actually talking to somebody and having an interactive conversation, right? And when the actual bot is really just, automated and it's just doing a set of functions, right? So the people feel like it's very personalized. It's kind of fun, right, to be able to, make a response or even select a, whatever question that they have, either yes or no, and they would get taken down in a different sequence. So it's a very, very enjoyable experience for the prospect. They don't feel like they're getting sold, right? They feel like they're getting a very personalized experience. So it's great. And it feels like they're in control. This is a big thing here because they get to select with the questions you have. So, like, let's say you have them in a sequence and you say, hey, do you want to learn more about our products? Yes, I do. Give me the goods, or no, I'm okay, or, whatever, right? And so they have the option to select, yes, I want to learn more, or no, I don't. So it puts them in control, right? Like they feel like they're completely in control of the sales process. There's no uh, pressure as far as trying to make a sale. It's like they're just coming in and they're just trying to see if there's an opportunity for them to use your product or service or whatever it may be. Okay. So this is also a new revenue stream for clients, just like having Facebook ads, right, to be able to generate leads. With this bot, in and of itself, it's great because you can post it on their website and be able to have leads interact with the bot from their website that get automatically placed into their subscriber list in certain sequences. But also the best really the best way to really use the bot is to be able to drive traffic to it and have it, take on a certain set of features as far as sequences. So we're talking about Facebook ads, any other type of marketing that could be helping your client drive traffic to that bot, right? Even obviously content marketing, SEO, but the bot, I want you to think about it as a kind of a hub where, as long as traffic is going to that bot, that bot will do all of the selling for your client or for yourself, right? Whatever it is, however it is you're using the bot, right? And there's bots that can be custom made specifically for different niches. The templates are very easy to replicate as well, as far as, I have several bot templates that I'm going to provide you guys in this course as well that I've purchased. Some of them I've developed that can really help you out as far as providing these to your clients. And so one of the big things also is up to 90% open rates. And this is so huge because just think about it, right? If you're getting a message through your the Facebook Messenger there, you're going to most likely open that up because it can be anybody. It can be one of your close friends, family, right? People you're close with. And so you're going to open it, right? And at least, click through it a little bit. So it's just huge, right? In comparison to email, 20% open rate. So you're getting the promotional material yourself, right? Valuable information. You're getting it in front of the prospect and you're getting them to read it, right? And obviously being able to get them to read it, even though maybe, let's say, 30% of them take action, that's a whole lot better, right? Than only being able to have a 20% open rate and having, 10, 15% people take action, right? So open rates are so huge here. It's just phenomenal, right? You can have automated broadcasts. Let's say they're in your subscriber list and you want to send out a promotion, right? You can send a promotion type of broadcast for a product or service, or maybe a webinar, whatever that may be. And then you can send also just valuable content to your subscribers as well, so that they are staying, up to date with what you're doing and, top of mind, right? Providing value. And then also helping customers make purchase decisions. So you can have, like, for example, like a restaurant, you can have a whole menu set up in there where they can customize their order, just like if they were doing it through a website, right? But they're doing it all through the messenger there. So that's really about it here as far as for the Facebook Messenger chatbots. I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of this new technology. I mean, it's so fantastic for yourself, for your clients, and there is a little bit of, as far as for the market being maybe a little bit too early, okay? And let me explain this. I would recommend that if you're selling bots to clients, that you either try to do it as an upsell or that you do it through your agency, because trying to start like a whole agency in and of itself, by itself, for messenger bots and trying to sell those to clients is a much more difficult sale, right, than just going in as a Facebook ads agency or a digital marketing agency and trying to upsell this to clients. So I'm just giving you my experience. There are a lot of people out there that'll tell you the same thing, right? One of the biggest things that we do is we do a lot of testing, right? We try to figure out, okay, what is the market responding to? Are they latching on to our messaging? Are they interested in what we have to offer, right? Where are the hiccups between our sales funnel, right? Within our sales funnel. And so we found that the best way to sell messenger chatbots is to have it done between your agency and not try to start a complete new agency for messenger chatbots. Because yeah, there's some companies out there doing that, but a lot of these guys got a lot of funding behind them, and they're well aware of the technology that it's going to get to where Facebook Messenger chatbots are going to take over email, right? So this is brand new technology. It's fantastic. This is it for this video. I'm going to walk you guys through some other features here in ManyChat, and that is it for this video. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks. All right, so in this video, I just want to give you a quick overview of the ManyChat platform here. And so we're going to go into these particular areas and settings a lot more in depth in the other videos, but I just wanted to create this quick video to go over these different areas in here in the ManyChat platform. So this is essentially the link to the bot. If you want to send this over to somebody and say, hey, test out my bot, here it is. Okay, great. And so let's go ahead and go through these here really quick. We're going to go through them a lot more in depth, as I mentioned. So these are all, you can see all your subscribers here as far as your audience. Okay, you can see all your tags, how many people are in certain tags that you set up already. Okay, let's go to live chat. So this is where you can have people, obviously, that you want to engage with. Let's say they sent you a message, you want to chat with them, via live. You can do that here. Growth tools. These are essentially different things that you can use for your website or different landing pages, right? Let me give you an example here. Okay, so you can see here we have like the bar, the slide in, the page takeover. So these are different tools that you can use to help you grow your subscriber list, essentially. Okay, so the broadcasts, these are where you have the ability to, once a subscriber has opted into your bot, they've engaged with you, and they're in your audience, then you can actually start sending different broadcast messages to them to get them re-engaged, to build that relationship, nurture them, and even send promotional offers to them so they can make some type of purchase. Okay, so let's go to the automation here. So we can see here that with this is pretty much going to be like when somebody lands on the actual bot there, and I made this example here for like a restaurant. We'll go in here. So typically you're going to see like a menu and like hours, and so this allows people to kind of get directed right away, okay, without having to do too much. So default reply, this is essentially if somebody is sending a message and there's nobody available, this is the reply here. It'll take them to, hey, we're not available, talk to a human, and then you can go to live chat. Okay, so this is a welcome message. This is essentially what they're going to see when they come in and they get greeted. It's going to say, hey, first name, thanks for messaging our page name. We're happy you reached out. Let us know how we can help you, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And so keywords, these are great because what you can do is, like I have set up here, you can do it to where you can have certain keywords that when the prospect, or the subscriber, whoever is typing in that keyword, you can have them have a specific response. So in this case, let's say we had a restaurant and somebody wanted to see the menu, right? So when somebody would type in the word menu, they would get an automatic reply, right, response with the actual menu, where they would have different items they can order right there and there, right? So it's essentially a way for you to have certain keywords that are more than likely or likely to get asked, or to have people that are more than likely going to be asking those types of questions. And so you'll have specific replies for those. Okay, we'll get a little bit more in depth in this in the other videos. So sequences. So these are, these are essentially where, just think about like an email autoresponder, where we have, when you opt into an email, let's say to get a lead magnet, right? You get a particular email right off the bat saying, hey, here's your ebook, or here's your lesson, lesson 1, and then 2 or 3 days later you get lesson 2, and then lesson 3. It's pretty much a way to get people through a set of sequence, right? Through a set of sequences, through messages that have some sort of outcome. Okay, so maybe you have somebody opt into the sequence where you give them 5 tips on how to build muscle, right? And then after maybe you have 4 messages that are just pure value. Here's value, value, value. This is how you build muscle. And then on the 5th one, you have, okay, well, if you want to take your game to the next level, buy this product, right? Get this supplement to help you with your gains, whatever, right? Okay, so let's go to flows here. So this is where you're going to have your specific flows to have people go into different sequences. And we'll go into this one here a lot more in depth as well. But so for example, this one here, this is a particular flow that we have here. We can go to Flow Builder. And so we can see, pull this up here. So whenever somebody is responding to this and they opt into here, based off of a certain set of responses here, they're going to go to this message. If they say no, they're going to go into this particular message, okay? So this is where you can build out the flows in here. Let's go to the settings. Okay, so this is the greeting text here. So let's say right now it's not going to have anything. Let's say right here we had, hey, welcome to, what was it, Alpha Beast? Yep. Or we can just have a page name. Let's say hi, and then we can put first name. We'll put welcome to Alpha Beast. How can we help you? Right, and so just think about if this was a restaurant, right? If we had this greeting text and then somebody were to type in menu, right? They would get automatically that menu to pull up and it'd be just a nice smooth transition. Okay. We can see here, hey Juan, hi Juan, welcome to Alpha Beast. How can we help you? Nice and smooth. So here you can actually clone this bot and add it to another page. This is very simple to move bots from one page to another. Okay. Refresh permissions. ManyChat's always doing their updates to make sure they're staying on top of the Facebook, protocols and guidelines. Keyboard inputs, not really messed with this before. Audience visibility, obviously you want to have that on there. You can disable the bot. Here you can have live chat. So you can have it so any message starts with the live chat, or conversation should be opened up explicitly. So at your leisure, essentially, okay? So growth tools, right? We talked about that a little bit here. You can add separate, different websites in here so that you can authorize the growth tools on. Okay, so notification, have your email there. And then you want to have your subscriber reports being sent to your email on a daily, weekly, or monthly. And then live chat, notify me on Messenger when a conversation is assigned to me, okay? So let's go to custom fields. Okay, let me go back over here. Notify admin's action. So this is more of like if you want to get notified kind of right away and have, well, I haven't really actually even used this feature, to be honest with you. So it's not really, I don't think it's important right now for you even to know. All the kind of local business type of bots that you're going to be using, for the most part, you don't really need this function here. So this is something that I haven't really used. I kind of had an idea as far as what this was here. Performance, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. So let's say you're selling a particular, maybe like a high ticket item or something, and somebody is like, hey, I want more information, and you want to engage the actual person, right, on a live chat to get them to go through a sequence, but then have a conversation with them. Okay, so enables to let ManyChat send you notifications when a user performs a specific action in your broadcast. So let's say they had a specific action where they're like, hey, I want to learn more. about a high ticket offer, that's where you can have the admin be notified to take over in a live chat, for example. Okay, custom fields, haven't really used this here. You can pretty much put in, let's say if you wanted to have, you save info about your subscribers. Yeah, if you want to have specific information about your subscribers and kind of get really, really detailed, not really necessary, but it's an extra deal there. Here's all your tags that you've set up here for each specific action that somebody is taking, right? And then you have users. Here's all the people that are actually subscribed to this bot here. Payments, right? Connect all your payments there. Integrations. This is going to be great when you connect up like the Google Sheets to have your subscribers even in a particular Google Sheet there, and then also ConvertKit. This is an email type of setup there. And then billing, obviously, API. You can connect different softwares, different platforms to this mini chat here, this bot, and all you really need is an API key. And then you can look at your templates here. So that's pretty much the overview here in a nutshell. We're going to go into these over here in a lot more in-depth type of focus. And then if you guys have any questions, let me know, but we'll see you on the next one next. All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up a main menu on your chatbot here. So let's say, for example, you had a restaurant client, and some of the common things that you would have for like a restaurant would be like the menu and like hours of operation. So I want to show you here real quick how to set that up here so you can have that on your bot. So let's go to main menu here. We want to have menu, right? And then so what we want to do is we want to open up a new site. So let's say we wanted to have it pull up this menu here for this particular restaurant. Okay, this is just for example purposes here. So let's go there, boom. There we have the website done. Okay, great. And then we want to add in the hours. Okay, and this one we want to reply with a message. And so we want to actually reply back with the hours. Boom, great. That's it. And then we go to publish. And we go to main menu. And we go to update. Okay, so let's see here how this would look. So let's go to send a message. Whoops. Let's go to test button. Okay. And so let's go to get started. So nothing is programmed, right? Because the bot isn't set up, but I want to show you as far as for like the main menu, right? How this would look. So I don't think this saved properly here. Let me go back here. Done, right? So we should be good to go here. Okay. It is enabled. So let's see here. This will pull up. For some reason, I don't know why it's not. Let's go to refresh this page. Let's go test button. Okay. Here we go. Just needed to get refreshed. So here's the menu, right? Boom. There we go. That's pretty neat. And then we go back. And then let's say we wanted to test out the hours. Boom, there we go. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell as far as setting up a quick menu on the messenger chatbot there. Let me know if you have any questions on this, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a default reply for your messenger chatbot. So this should be already populated in here as far as this message. Okay, something along the lines like, hey, we're not available. We'll get back to you when we have an opportunity or as soon as possible. So let's go to edit flow. Okay, and what you can also do here is maybe send them to a link on to another website. Have them take a certain specific action, right, where they can maybe interact with some products, maybe with like some menu items, or whatever it may be, or just a quick little default reply like, hey, we're not available, get back to us, right? Something simple like that. Okay, so this is the actual reply here, and then this is the actual response to somebody when they say, hey, talk to a human. So let's go ahead and test this out here so we can see how this looks. Let's go to preview. Okay, so here's the message. This is the page name, Alpha Beast, right? We are not available at this moment. When I ask a question, press talk to human, and then, yep, here we go. Just type in your message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, right? We can also have in here when somebody wants to, let's say, talk to a human, or we can change this to take them to a different website, right? To take a different action instead of just kind of having them here just sitting around, right? So that is pretty much the default message. Just wanted to walk you real quick as far as how to set that up, and really the purpose of that, right, is to respond to people when you're not available, to respond to the bot immediately, or you have somebody that's interested, wanting to learn more about the business. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one. So in this video, we're going to go over the welcome message, and this is the message that any particular prospect is going to see once they first interact with the bot. So if they were to press like the get started button right through the bot there on the Facebook fan page, that this is here is what is going to pull up. So let me show you. So we set this up here for the default, the welcome message, okay? And so let me show you how this would look like. So let's go to preview, and let's pull it up here on this page. Okay, it says, hey Juan, thanks for messaging Alpha Beast. We're happy you reached out. Let us know how we can help you, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. P.S. If you ever want to unsubscribe, just type stop. So let me see here. What products do you offer? Question mark. Okay, and we should have. Let me go back over here. Let's go to live chat. Okay, so basically, oftentimes what'll happen is when you're online and when you're logged into here, and somebody asks a question. It's interesting how this is pulling up here through Sesame, but basically what'll happen is it'll go to your live chat instead of actually going in here and having the default reply, right? It'll go into your live chat. So just making sure that you're aware of that. But as far as for let me go back over here. The welcome message, this is what the first thing the actual prospect, right, the subscriber is going to be seeing when they first interact with the bot. So you can have this say whatever, right? There's different things. And as far as creating these things here, as far as the first name, page name, it's very, very simple. Just pull this up here in these little brackets here. You can pull that up. And then just for the emojis here, right, this little emoji right there, very, very simple. And you have typing right here that you can put in as well. And then easily, if you want to have like 6 seconds, right? I mean, you can make it 6, whatever, right? 3 is a pretty good amount unless you're typing a lot of stuff, right? You have a very long message. And then obviously you want to always go to publish, but that is it in a nutshell. Let me know if you have any questions on the welcome message, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over keywords, and what this is here is essentially a set of words, right, that you can set up that whenever somebody types in that particular word, you have a default action that follows that, an automated action that follows that. So for example here, right, we have the keyword start or subscribe, and what this automatically does is it sends them to the subscribe to bot, right? That's the action. And with this one here, also we have the stop or unsubscribe, which automatically unsubscribes them from the bot, right? That's the action. So for this one here, sticking with the restaurant example, what we can do is we can have where if somebody types in the word menu, we're going to have them have an automated response to that, and it's going to link, send them a message with the link to the menu. So let's go ahead and create that here. Okay, so we want menu, we want to create the keyword. Okay, then we want to create a reply. So whenever somebody types in menu, they're going to get a certain reply. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. Okay, so let's say they typed in the word menu and we say click the button below to check out our menu. Okay, nice and simple. Go to add button here, type in menu, open a website. Okay, for this example here, we're going to take them to this Chili's menu here. Okay, so boom, right there. Let's go done. We want to go to publish. So let's check this out to see if this works. Okay, let's type in menu. Boom, there we go. And so this would pull up the menu here. Okay, fantastic. Now, another thing that you can do is you can actually create a menu in here instead of actually having them go to a separate website. So let's set this up here. So let's say like we wanted to have some products on here. So let's go to gallery and let's go back here. I actually want to start from the beginning. So instead of actually going to the response of, hey, let's have that actual response come up with the menu link, let's do something different here. So let's go ahead and go back to here and let's go to edit flow here. Okay. So instead of having this message here, instead, right, we're going to have a gallery. So let's go ahead and pull this up here. Okay. So there's a burger image. And let's say we wanted to call this let's have burger number 1. Okay, and then we wanted to have actually, yeah, burger number 1. And let's say the price here we could have $9.99. Okay, and then this button here, this can be like a buy now or take them to like an order page. So there's a lot of different things you can do with that. So let's get that one set up in there. Let's do another one here. Let's do wow, this is a nice big burger here. So this is just for example here purposes, burger number 2. Okay, and then let's in this one $14.99. Really pricey burgers there. Okay, and so let's go to publish. Okay, so now what should happen is when somebody types in the word, menu, these are going to come up now. So let's go ahead and see if that will work. Let me go ahead and reset this here. Okay, so let's go type in menu. Boom, there we go. And so, like I said, you can have a button down here that takes them to the actual order page, right? And then they can have their menu here. So you can build this out, a lot more in depth, right, for your clients. You can add different menu items there. But I just wanted to give you an example here of the keywords and just how valuable they are, because you can really help people, right, get exactly what they're looking for, right? If they're looking for, let's say, shoes, if you're, e-com store, or maybe t-shirts, whatever it may be, right? If they type in that keyword, the bot, right, is going to be intelligent enough to understand that they're looking for this, right? And it's important that you program that into the bot, or else it's not going to know what to do. So that's it for this section here for the keywords. We'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to go over tags and what exactly those are. So tags are a way to separate your subscribers so you can really find out what exactly type of actions, right? What kind of actions they've taken within the bot, if they've gone through a specific sequence, if they've maybe downloaded an ebook, a lead magnet, maybe they've already purchased before. So it's a really good way for them to get segmented into different groups, so you know where everybody's at and kind of what kind of actions they've taken. So let's go here to this sample sequence that we have here, and I'm going to show you how we can really set up these tags here. So let's get this set up here. Okay, great. Let's go back. I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's go to this first one here. So as you can see here, this message here, so when somebody opts into this sequence, this message gets sent first here, first one here, second one, third one, and a day and a day and a day. Okay, so let's check this out. So this says, all right, first name, are you ready? Here's the first lesson from Bulk Like a Hulk. There's a little bit of a space there, time, 3 seconds there for them to act like it's typing right. And then we have them be able to either go to great, send it over, or now I'm good. So this is pretty much like a lesson. So we're providing valuable content here to the subscriber, and we can segment the people that are actually interested in getting this information or no, they're not. Okay, so let's check this out here. Let's go to edit flow. Okay, and so this is how it would look. And so what we can do is for, let's say, great, send it over. Let's say we wanted to add a tag. So somebody who would, let's say we sent this particular message to them and they actually said, great, send it over. So we could put, they say gone through, okay, message one, message number one. And so that is a tag. Okay. So now we know that this particular person that has gone through here has gone through this first message. So let's say for this one here, let's say somebody didn't want to go through here, right? We would be able to then also add a keyword, add a tag in here, okay? Did not, okay, we'll just say, said no to message one, okay? So add that one in there, boom. And so we go to done. I don't think that one, this one, boom. Let's make sure it's created. Okay, good, done. There we go. So now we have two separate tags here, okay? We have one that says, okay, if they say great, send it over, and they go on to the next step, then they're going to be added to that particular tag, okay? And then if they say no to this message here, then they're going to be put into a different set of tags. So this is pretty much just a simple way for you to find out, as far as for people that are going through each type of your sequences, maybe if you have things that are going out that are planned, like let's go back here. Let me show you. Let's go to the second piece. So let's say they went through this first one here now, okay? So we wanted to tag this second one here, and we wanted to make sure that we noted and tagged people that went through the second piece of content. So it'd pretty much be the same kind of process here, right? So, okay, we go in here, boom. There's a little video in here. Or actually, you can see this is pretty cool. We got a little nice training set up here. So basically, what we have now down here is if they say, hell yeah, right, we're going to tag them. Okay, gone through message number two. Okay, nice and simple like that. Boom, done. And then this one here, action, add a tag, said no to message number two. Okay, boom. Let's get that set up, done. Okay, great. And so that's essentially how we're going to be able to have our tags in here and pretty much what the uses are, right? So when we go into our particular audiences, right, we can see each individual as far as what kind of actions they've taken. So let's even go over here. Let's see here. For some reason, it's not added me in here. Okay. So this should have got added on here. For some reason, it's because I'm not subscribed to the bot, so it's not showing that, right? So basically, what you would be able to see in here, right, is the people that are actually, here's the tags that we created, right? Said no to message two or gone through message two. So let me see here if I can actually go through this here and maybe you can add me. So let's go to Grow Tools. Let's go boom right here. Sequences. Okay. Let's see if we can get this tested out here. Let's go to edit. Go to publish. So let's go to preview. Let's check this out. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, great. So now that means that I'm in here, right? And then there's a video. Cool. Okay, so that should automatically add me in here. Let's go to audience. There we go. Okay, right. So it's just confusing to me because I don't know why it has the picture of says me in here when it should be me. But anyways, now you can see, right, that the tag is placed in here that said no to message 1. Why does that say said no? Maybe I messed up the tags in here. It should be said yes. Maybe I typed in the wrong one in there. Bear with me here a second. Okay, so the people that went through here, great, send it over. Whoops, I put said no instead of gone through message 1. Okay, so just a matter of me putting in the right information here, right? Got to make sure you get the right information in here. So gone through message 1. Okay, done. Boom. Let's see if this even changed. Okay. Okay, so then obviously now that if I went through it again, let me even make sure. Let me go ahead and delete this. Okay, let's go to test button. Okay, let's go to get started. Okay, so now let me go back over here and go into the test. No, we're in the broadcasting automation sequences. Okay, so boom. We want to edit and we want to make sure that we preview. Okay, so now let's try this one more time. We've got to make sure we type in the right tag. But this is a great way to be able to segment your users. Great, send it over. Fantastic. Now we're getting the information. Let's go to audiences and boom. Gosh, yeah, for some reason it's showing the wrong one. Anyways, so you get the gist of it, right? We're trying to get people to get segmented in a specific way. I don't know why it's not saving this, but that's essentially how you would set this up in here. Maybe I didn't save it properly. Great, send it over. Said no. Yeah, it's still showing this. Gone through message 2. Okay, done and publish. Let's try this one more time, just for heck's sake. Let me go delete it. That's really bothered me. Okay, delete conversation, nice and simple. Okay, so this is published. Let's go to preview. Okay. Great, send it over. Okay, so this should now put me in the right tag here. Okay, finally. Okay, so yes, make sure you type in the right one, right? Gone through whatever tag. And so you can get as specific and really as deep into this as you want. You can even put them in for different type of micro actions. You get really granular with the type of metrics that you're looking to gauge there. But this is essentially how you use the tags. It's a great way to be able to have people come in here, right? And be able to get segmented properly and appropriately for the right different actions that they've taken. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to go over the growth tools, and we're going to go over them individually in separate videos, but I'm going to go over the bar one here in this particular video. So if you want to set this up here, let's go ahead and click on the bar here. You want to actually name this here. So let's say this would be bar homepage or something, or maybe landing page. Landing page. Okay, good. So there's, as you can see up here, right, there's several different things you can do here. So it's pretty much the bar at the very top that it comes on your website, and you can put like, let's say, get your free, ebook by clicking talking here, right? Something like that. Super simple, right? Whatever message it is that you're going to have up there. And then what this does is you can program this for a certain level of seconds or time frame that you can have this pop up. So let's say that you wanted to modify this, right? You wanted to change the color here, right? You can see the background changes in color, right? You want to pop this up. And this is going to be for your home page, right? Obviously, or any page that you can have this on. So let's just select this here for nice and simple there. You can even change the color here of the headline, right? We'll keep that with black. Okay. And then obviously it's either going to be white. Can't see that if you're going to change the color, but it's going to be a lot more visible in blue. Okay. And so here's the button text, right? Send to Messenger. This is going to be the best one, right? This is the most prone to actually get people to click on. So, and then you have the option here to get this to show up only when a person has scrolled on the website or landing page or whatever, right? 30% scrolled. So let's say if they only scrolled, let's say 50% of the way through the landing page, it pop up. Or you can have it pop up immediately. Maybe let's say that they were wanting to exit the page. You can have this pull up right as you're going to exit the page and say, hey, hold on. Do you want to get, these 5 steps to creating your own chatbot? Whatever the lead magnet is that you want them to, get, or whatever type of, action you want them to take. That's a good way to go about that as well. You can also time this up. Let's say you can put it to 10 seconds as soon as they land on this page to get that to pop up, right? Okay, you can actually show this as far as for how many days for the users as well. And if manually closed by a user, you can show either after X amount of days, but I believe that how it is. Okay, so let's go to submitted state. So this is where pretty much like you could call it the thank you page. Okay, after they've taken the action. So thank you for let's say thank you for opting in. Right, just something super simple, right? I want to make this as simple as possible for you to be able to understand that as far as having the overall picture, right? The big picture here as far as what all these different features do. So you can come in here and optimize this to your liking, right? Modify this so that you can come in here and really get this set up for yourself, for your clients, but really understand what these tools do, right? Okay. So after they submit, we can show them this message here, and then it goes to view in Messenger, and then you can take them to either the actual product where they can download, or you can redirect them to maybe let's say a URL or maybe like a Google Drive link or whatever it is where you want them to go and be able to download that product. Okay, and you can do open in a new tab or in the current tab. I always like to do a new tab. So let's go into the opt-in actions. Okay. So this is pretty much the message that people are going to get as soon as they opt in, right? You can modify this. And then as soon as they get into this, you can actually add them to a specific sequence. Okay. So this is really it here for the bar there. It's very, very simple, right? I mean, it's just something that's going to be showing up on the website or landing page, and it's going to be at the top here, and you can customize this in different areas. So now we'll go over the next one, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about the slide in growth tool. So let's go ahead and select this one here, and let's give it, see if we can give it a name here. Slide in, let's say, homepage, nice and simple. We'll go to save. Okay, great. So as you can see here, this is how it's going to look. It's very similar to the other growth tool there as far as the bar, and really all of them. There's a lot of different features as far as aesthetically how they can look, and features here that we can add in. But for the most part, they're going to be quite similar, right? They have the initial stage, submitted stage, which is the thank you page. So think of it as this is like the landing page. This is the thank you page, and then this is where they have the opt-in, where they actually, let's say they click on this, okay? This is the opt-in actions. This is the message that they're going to get as soon as they opt in, okay? So it's important that the opt-in message, and we'll talk about that here in a second, the opt-in message reflects what it is that they're actually getting, okay? And then we'll go over and we'll set this up here real quick on a page here so you can see how it looks. So, all right. So we can see here, this is very easy to update, right, to modify. So download or click here or download, or how would you like the defined, like how would you like 5 steps to creating chatbot, right? Simple. I'm just making this up on the fly here, right? You can have some default text here if you want. Okay. You can change the colors, obviously, here as far as the background, make it pop out, right? Very, very simple. And then we have the headline, right? We can change the color there. Here's the description if you want to have anything there, right? But let's go ahead and put this back to how it was. Let's move that white. Okay. And this is the button here, right? We want to leave that blue. Button size, leave that how it is. And then send it to Messenger, right? That's a good setup there. And then we can add even an image in here if we want to this. Okay. And then this is where we have it to where it pops in. So we can go to the left top, you can see it up there, and we can see left bottom down here. Okay. So typically you want to have it however you want, but I like the right middle. That pops up, pretty good there. Really, really easy to see. And we went through the other one as well, where you can have it so that people get shown this on certain levels of action. If they, want to get this to be shown immediately when they're exiting, or percentage scrolled, right? So you can have seconds pass. So there's really, it's really easy to get this set up and to put in the criteria here to have it show up on, specific times for different people. So we have this here set up. Now it's ready to go to the thank you page. Okay. And then, okay, so this one would be thank you for, are you ready to learn how to build bots? Something like this, right? It's super simple. Okay, and so again, we can show this in a new message. We can redirect to another page to get them to download the information. We can change the background, the headline. Very, very simple. We can add an image here. And then this message, you would want it to reflect, right? As soon as they take up the offer here in the initial stage and they go to the thank you page, everything needs to be congruent with this message. So as soon as they opt into the actual funnel or whatever here, right, and they go to send messenger, this is going to pop up. And it's important that this message talks about whatever it is that you're providing, maybe a free quote, a free ebook, whatever it may be, right? In this case, it's the free 5-step chatbot to guide to chatbots, right? So it needs to be congruent, needs to be matching what it is that you're actually providing through this here, okay? So setup, we can get this code pretty easy to set up, and we can have it so that we add a website and we only show it on certain pages. So let's go ahead and install this Java code here. So if you want to add your website, you can do that. Let's just get this code here, copy, finish, and let's add this into this landing page here. Oops, wrong one. Okay. See if this pops up right here, because this one pretty weird. Okay, so Okay, so it's not popping up on this one here. It might be because this is not hosted. Let me try it, the actual funnel here. Okay, so, and oftentimes with the bots, you won't even need a funnel. You could just have them opt into the bot, and the bot can be just like a landing page. So let's go to settings. Okay, so let's see here. Go to save. We might need to add the website to it. I've usually always added the website, and I think in this particular case, that may be it. Okay, let's go to install in the header page. Oh, hold on a second here. Let's go to save. Let's go to growth tools. I want to make sure this is even saved. Slide home and page. So, okay, so this needs to get activated. So let's go to, okay, next. There we go. That's what it was. Yeah, I was just like, what's going on here? Been a while. So let's get this set up here so we can actually see it in real time here. So now, let's see here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here, then obviously we would go into this, to the sequence, and we would be able to put in our information, and we'd be able to interact with whatever it is that we're trying to get there, right? Here's in this little message here as far as wanting to get a particular lead magnet. 5 steps to creating a job bot. Yes, I want to get it. Boom, let's get it. So that's this one here. Very, very easy to set this up onto any page. You can get very, very specific here with adding it just to certain pages, hiding it on certain pages. Okay, so that is it for the slide in, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the modal here and the page takeover. They're quite similar. One is obviously going to be taking over the entire page. This one's more of like an exit intent. So let's click on that one here, right? We have the same functions here, right? We have the initial stage, which is the actual opt-in, the thank you page, and then this is the actual message, right? And then they're going to be getting when they opt in, and then the setup to embed that. So, right, very, very simple. And similar to the other ones here, we can change all the different attributes here, the button, add an image here. But this is more for like if somebody's scrolling and they're looking to exit the page, right? We can have this as an exit intent, right? And that's mostly what I feel this is used for, and the best way to use this tool, right? Because you can get a lot of traffic that is kind of going and maybe leaving the page, but you can have something in here like, wait, down, do you want to learn how to build chatbots? Something like that, right? Where you're catching their attention, you're pretty much grabbing them saying, hey, don't go yet. I have something for you that's worth your time, right? Nice and simple. Okay, and going back over here, let's go to, we don't want to save this. Let's just go to create a new one here. Whoops. Okay, so let's just delete one of these here. Let's delete this. Okay, let's go to the page takeover. So pretty much this one is going to be, let's just call this page takeover, homepage. Okay. Oops, page takeover. Okay, so pretty much this is where you have your website or a landing page, right, that this is on, and it takes over the entire page, right? Pretty simple. And people can exit out of it by just pressing these X up here. And so it's pretty much, like I said, all these different tools here are pretty much the same, okay, as far as the functionality of them. It's just as far as kind of where they're showing up, how they're showing up, right? And so you have the ability to obviously changing all the different defaults in here as far as the color, right? You want to have, let's say, because this is actually pretty cool because it takes over the entire page, right? But it still leaves them the opportunity to exit out of here. So let's go and let's see, maybe we wanted to change background to like blue or something, right? So it totally just pops out something like that. Let's leave this white, okay? So that is it for this here. And if there's anything else you need to know about the actual page takeover or their modal, let me know. But we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over the growth tool landing page. So with this one here, this one's a bit different than the other ones in the fact that this is literally like a landing page, right? Where, let's say we want to name this landing page 1, something super simple. So the difference here between like the page overlay and this one is you can't exit out of this one here. And this is literally like a landing page that can serve as like an opt-in funnel. So you can come in here and obviously update any of the different sections here, like all the other ones. You can add an image here. You can even add a video in here if you want into this. You can add a video in here and be able to have like a nice headline. So you can actually customize this, a pretty good amount compared to the other ones. Now, the difference here with this one is you'll get a actual landing page URL. So you could send traffic, send people to this particular landing page, and then you'd get them to then opt in, right? So this is a difference really between all the other tools, is that this is an actual landing page with the real URL that you can send traffic to and be able to collect people's information, right? Get people into your bot and subscribe them. So that is it for this video, which is very, very simple. Again, you have already an understanding of how to set up these growth tools, but this landing page one here is definitely a game changer. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about the embeddable widgets. And once again, these are all pretty much the same as far as the functionality, where we have the initial kind of opt-in here, then we have the submit a state, and then this opt-in message is what they would receive once they clicked on this send to messenger, right? So with this here, this is very easy to set up. Here we have the background here. We can have it white or blue. Obviously, we want it to be blue. We want the button to be big when sent to messenger. And this is pretty much just a button, right? Very, very simple here. And then we can have it, success to, view in messenger, right? Thanks for opting in or whatever. And we can redirect this to a particular URL. And then we have the, the opt-in message here, which we would put that up and then set this up. Now, this is set up in a particular place on the website. And let's see if we can even set this up here real quick. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go to install, copy. Let's go back to the ClickFunnels. So let's say we wanted to add this. Okay, let's get this set up here real quick. Really don't want to. Let me, because I don't want to mess this up. Let's just go here just for sample purposes, see if this can populate, and then I'll delete it. Okay, so we want very bottom down here, custom code. Okay, great. Open editor, boom. Put that in there. Go save. Let's make sure that this is live. Save. Let's make it active. Okay, great. Let's see this pop up in here. Okay, so let's go to save. Let's go to preview. Okay, so that's not popping up there. Let's go back. This should be able to populate nice and easy. So let's see here. Okay, save. And then this is live, right? Active. Yep. There we go. Right up here. So this is the difference here with these, with the embeddable widgets, is they're going to be on a certain place on the site. So you can put it down here or whatever. You can even put, which is really interesting, you can even put it to, book your appointment. Instead of the pop-up coming up, you can have this landing page and you can have this be right here, and they can actually opt into the bot, and then the bot can take them through the sequencing of asking the questions, right? Even get them to schedule an appointment right there and have it very interactive. So that's the embeddable widget for that one. Let's delete this here because I don't want to leave that on there. We'll go to save. Okay. And then let's go back. I want to show you. Let's delete this one because I just want to give you some examples here. All right, let's go to the box. This one's quite similar as well. This is just a little box here, right, that pops up. We can, again, here, come in here and change all the different modifications here. We can make this wider, 500, right? Let's leave it to default, fit to container. We can have it take up a little bit more space there on the website. Okay, and then we can, obviously change the colors here, the button background, submit a state. This is the thank you, right? Drop an image, opt-in message here. We can change that. So, and then to set this up on the website, just like I did, right? You would want to set it up on a certain place on the website. Again, you could have it even take over, the book your appointment button there, and have that be the actual call to action, right? Instead of having them put in their information, because then they get a bot subscriber for your client, right? So let's go back over here, and pretty much that is it for this section here as far as the embeddable widgets. So let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about sequences. And sequences are pretty much just like email autoresponder. So let me give you an example. So let's say you opt into somebody's email list to download some kind of PDF, some kind of free ebook or whatever, right? Immediately after you put in your information, you're going to get an email that says, hey, thanks for opting in. Here is your freebie, right? And maybe you're looking to learn how to build a chatbot, let's just say, right? They'll give you an ebook, and maybe you get automatically set up within a series of emails that are going to go through periodically and be sent out to you maybe every few days with new information, right? On maybe 5 steps to build your chatbot. So what these sequences are here are pieces of content that go out and, based off when you set up the schedule, to go out to the actual subscriber so they can interact with it, and you can do kind of value positioning, right? Do some value content there, and then also be able to position products and sales, right? So for this one here, let me just give you an example. So these here, these are all content pieces, right? And so what we did for this one here is we had somebody opt into the Bulk Like a Hulk. What was it? It was pretty much, we were giving them kind of free workouts, okay? Free workout information. Hey, opt into this bot, or click here to get 3, I forgot what it was, but it was like anywhere between 3 to 5 different pieces of content, because in here, there's actually quite a bit of content that we provide, and it's pretty much just value, right? And then when we're doing this, we also tested out also positioning products in here. So this is something that we set up a while back. It was more of a test, but I want to kind of walk you through how these sequences work and kind of how this goes here. So as you can see here, we have schedule. This is when these are going out. So as soon as somebody opts into this, they're going to get this message, okay? And then 3 days later, they're going to get this message. And then 3 days later, they're going to get this message. So let's look at this content here. Okay, so what happens here is that somebody who comes in and is looking to opt in, they're going to come here and they're going to get the first lesson, okay? Let's go to edit there. And so as soon as they go in here and they go, great, send it over, then we're going to take them to a separate sequence and we're going to send them some training workouts, right? And so really all this is a way for you to get somebody into a certain sequence. Let's say you're doing a webinar, okay? Let me give you an example here. Let's say you're doing a webinar and you get people to log in here and, subscribe. And so let me go back here. So let's say somebody were to opt in and be registered for a webinar. Okay, great. Maybe they get a piece of content, valuable information like, hey, this is what you're going to need for the webinar to get ready for it, right? As soon as they sign up, and maybe the webinar is, 5 days out or 6 days out. And we can even change this. Let's say the webinar is 3 days out. So we would change this. Okay. This would go out 1 day after this, and then 1 day after this. Or actually, 1 day. Let's go 2 days. Yeah, so this would be on the third day, this would go out. And this could be like, hey, thanks for registering for the webinar. Okay, here's some valuable content. Okay. Second one here, here's some more valuable content as far as kind of what we're going to be discussing. Here's some more tips and tricks, right? As you can see here, what we were doing is we were providing some workout tips. So, hey, how's your progress? Here's some motivation, right? We were gearing this towards males, and we were looking to provide them with some workout tips, right? And as you can see here, it's like, hey, how's your progress? Maybe this can add a little motivation. And we had a picture of a female here doing some curls, right? And then let's go back. Then we have the third message, right, that goes on. Let's say if it's a webinar, it went out on the day of the webinar, right? And so here, it's like we have some extra motivation for them, okay? It's the third day. So then we would take them to another sequence, right? So pretty much just think about sequences as an email autoresponder, okay? And whenever somebody opts into your sequence, okay, a particular sequence, they're going to get a set of messages that go out when you decide, right? Periodically. They can go out immediately. They can go out within, let me even show you here. So they can go out immediately. They can go out within minutes, days, hours, right? And so you can have up to, I don't know how many, like what's the actual limit here, because I haven't tested that, but just think about you having somebody opt in, or maybe for your client there, opt into a sequence where they, let's say, get some kind of voucher or something, or they want to get make an appointment for something, and you can have this set up as like an autoresponder for them, so that it keeps on nudging them to make an appointment, and then you can separate it so that when they do make an appointment, this can stop. Okay, like let's say here it could say, hey, have you made your appointment yet? Yes or no, and and then they click yes, and then you can. So let's say you were looking to get them to maybe select yes if they made an appointment. So like right here, and then what we can do is we can make a tag, okay, to, let's say, took, redeemed, made an appointment, okay. And so we can tag this person that way, and then also we can put unsubscribe from sequence, okay. So pretty much what this means is that if this person came in here and they selected F yeah, okay, or yes, let's say you had here, did you redeem or did you schedule an appointment already? Yes, okay. They would get put into the, let me change this one. This should be made. Oops. Okay. Okay. So this means that this particular user, okay, whatever user is going to get a tag that says made an appointment, okay, and that they are unsubscribed from this, okay, from this sequence so that they'll get no more messages because this sequence has done its job, right? It's asked questions, it's got them to schedule an appointment, right? Your desired action has been taken. And so then I'm going to remove this here. Yeah. So pretty much that's the whole setup here for, I'm gonna make sure I didn't include that in there. Let's remove that tag. Yeah, so that's pretty much how sequences work, right? Just think about it as an email autoresponder to get people to interact with you. If you want to get them for, like, let's say a client, right, to get them to schedule an appointment or maybe take some sort of action, right? Even let's say if you're doing like a giveaway, you want to get people to come in here and actually redeem the offer. And as soon as they redeem the offer, right, by taking some sort of action here, you can unsubscribe them from the sequence. And so now they're not getting any more messages because the action has been taken. Okay. Awesome. So let me know if you have any other questions or any questions, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.